Hello and greetings everyone. In this video we'll be talking about fluid intelligence. There are two types of the intelligence is classified into two types: the crystal intelligence and fluid intelligence. The concept of fluid intelligence refers to the ability to think critically and solve problems, solve new problems. It is a theory that was introduced by Raymond Cattell, a British psychologist, in 1963. The idea of the fluid intelligence is to help teachers help us understand or think critically to understand problem. Like in classroom context, we can say the fluid intelligence help teachers to think critically and look for new ways or teaching strategies to help students understand lessons, like solve problems using resources that are available in the area. So in fluid intelligence it helps us think critically and deal with problems. Like for instance, if in the classroom, for in classroom context, we can say if a lesson is critical to understand, the teachers will use resources or use things like use the environment near us, like resources from the environment near us, to come up with problem solving strategies or ideas to help the student understand lesson. Yeah, help the student understand lesson. For instance, like Mr. Escalante in his video, in the stand and deliver video, the most of the lessons taught during his class, like we can say he used the concept of fluid intelligence, like bringing resources from around the area to into the classroom, like to help the students understand. Like during his maths lessons, he helped like for instance, according to one of his lessons, he was trying to explain the positive and negative numbers, the difference between positive and negative, and when the students did not understand properly, he demonstrated an example saying when you remove the sand out from the sand bank and you place it aside, the gap created when the sand is being removed, it becomes negative, and when you purchase it back, it becomes positive. So when the sand remove is being replaced back into the sand, it becomes positive. So these are some of the concepts or ideas that Mr. Like we can relate to our everyday teaching, like using the resources or the natural, I mean, whatever resources that we have to solve problems or solve like critical, to make the students think critically to understand the lessons in the classroom. So yeah, like according to, if we understand, if we watch Stand and Deliver movie by Mr. Escalante, I think we can understand more about fluid intelligence. So fluid intelligence simply refers to the concept that we can use to solve problems and think critically. So my friend here will talk, will mention or say some more about fluid intelligence to help us understand even better.
Okay, thank you. And the fluid intelligence plays a critical role role within the classroom and with the teachers too. So it has many benefits. Okay, Food intelligence plays a critical role in teaching and learning as it involves the ability to think logically, solve new problems, and adapt to the unfamiliar situations. In the classroom, students with higher food intelligence tends to get new concepts faster. Like for example, if a teacher has a question, some students they don't like think quick about that answer. Some students they know the answer already. They think fast and they give the right answer. They think out of the box without the knowledge from the teachers. So some students, yeah, they think quicker and give the answers. Okay, some students they are fast learner, and when a teacher mention a topic that is, when a teacher mention a topic, they knew the answer already. They give the answer fast because they are the fast learners. They think critically and give out the answers. Like for instance, like if a teacher give a science, okay, to conclude, the food intelligence is the concept or the ability to solve new problem based like how you think to come up with a solution. So for the students and teachers within the classroom, okay, teachers, I mean students, some students are, yeah, for teachers they gave, to conclude, food intelligence is the concept or the ability to think critically to solve a new problem. So some students they are, some students when the teacher explain like concept or tell them to do an activity, some they already knew the answer. They think beyond the question that was given by their teachers. And some students, they some students they're slow learners, so they don't pick up the question properly. So sometimes the teachers, if the teacher is explaining the question and they are not they don't understand properly, the teachers can take them on a field trip so that they can understand more, so that they can more and they can become better than their teachers. They can do well. To conclude, the food intelligence is the ability to think critically or creative to solve a new problem. And the food intelligence was invented by Raymond Cattell. Yeah. Okay. This form of intelligence is critical in everyday problem solving and adapting to unfamiliar situation. Students with high food intelligence are better equipped to face new challenges as they can think flexibility and solve problems without relying on memorized facts. In the classroom, teachers are nurtured food intelligence by creating activities that promote students to think critically and adapt. Yeah, think critically and adapt to new environment. So when the teacher asks some questions, like most problem solving activities are based on the math and science. Teacher gave notes to them to think critically. So as we said, that some students they are slow learners, some are fast learners. The fast learners they know what to do, think critically, think out of the box to answer the activities or the question that is asked by the teacher without relying on the relying on the other knowledge that was already exist. So for students developing food intelligence, fostering growth and independent which supports their academic and personal development. Teachers benefits by understanding teachers benefits by understanding how to challenge the students by giving them the new ideas. Some students are they're smart, so for example in a science lesson, the teachers can bring them out. For instance, in a science lesson, the teacher talks about the different types of plants. Then the students, teachers can.
Fluid intelligence, and fluid intelligence refers to uh, critical thinking in problem solving. Of fluid intelligence, it basically refers to problem solving, critical thinking in problem solving, while crystallized intelligence, it refers to problem solving skills prior to knowledge or information being learned, or yeah, like being already known. Like if, okay, let's say if a lesson is being taught inside a classroom about a science lesson about the topic is about a kingdom or kingdom and phylum of the plants or animals. So for instance, let's say, why am I repeating? For example, the topic is on kingdom and phylum. Yeah, kingdom. So like if it's about plant kingdom and the the plant type is a fern, then there are different types of ferns. For example, there are ferns which are edible and ferns which are non-edible. So for the students to help the students understand better about the different types of species of the plant fern group, or the plant fern, we have to take them out, or as teachers need to take them out into a forest, or let's say a botanical garden or something, and then explain to them or show them. By showing them the object, or the yeah, by showing them the plant, it helps them understand by seeing. So once they see the plant, like different species and categories, like they can differentiate the plant from their leaves or stem or the type of plant they are, and then they can like think critically and understand, oh, these ones are edible, these ones are non-edible, and that will help them understand. So that will help them think critically, and then they can think out of the box and understand well whatever that is being taught to them, or and they can solve problem, like understand the lesson better. Yeah, help them understand better or understand well.